All right, ladies and gentlemen, here we go again. Day 523 of the Sherwin alumina lockout. I had to make this post tonight because I was listening to my own post and I realized my math sucks a little bit. I said that 100,000 times 400 people was $400,000. Well, it's more like $40 million. But the point I was making is the hourly guys' pay for 1 year is actually probably is around $30 million because they don't all make $100,000 a year. So let's just say we're looking at $30 million a year. Well, them knucklehead, bonehead, Tommy Boy Russell, retarded morons turned around and went $95 million in debt. That's on top of all the money they spent that they actually paid people. They still owe $95 million more and they filed bankruptcy. That $95 million they pissed away and all the other money they pissed away could have gone to paying the hourly workers. So they could have had enough money to pay the hourly workers for 30, 60, 90. That's 3 years at $30 million. For just the $95 million they went in debt because they're such idiots, such frickin' morons. Just the $95 million they went in debt would have paid our wages for 3 years. These people are such frickin' idiots. You want to just grab them by the throat and choke them to death. It's just phenomenal. I don't even have any words for it. It's so stupid. 3 years they could have paid for our wages and had that plant running. Now, yeah, we know that the economy took a dump and the alumina prices went down. Not the whole economy, but the alumina and the steel prices tanked. So they still would have been in a bind. We know that. But they wouldn't have been going out of business. These freaking morons would not have had to bankrupt their company and go out of business. Just like I said the other night, stupidity on an all new level. All new level. So I do want to say that I wish they would be able to find a buyer so some of these young guys that wanted to go back to work would be able to have a place to work. But, you know, unless they could find, like I said last night, unless they could find some possible way to make sure that Tommy Boy is shipped off to Siberia or some place far, far away, no one's going to touch that place with a 10-foot pole unless they know they get rid of all that Glencore Estrada regime in there that Tommy Boy brought along. And maybe you'd find a buyer. But unfortunately, with the alumina prices as low as it is, and that plant completely destroyed, it's almost like you put an atom bomb in there. I mean, that place is completely destroyed. I don't even know if it's functional. They got a little smoke coming out of the stacks. They got some lights on in there. But it would take a hell of a crew. It would take all our union brothers and sisters to get back in there and bring that plant back up to full production again. So anybody that buys it, they know they're on an uphill battle because the cost of aluminum is down and they don't know how many of us are going to come back in there and work for them. If they offered us a pretty good deal, we probably would. But I don't know. It's just not looking really, really great. Today is the 17th. The letter you sent out, Mr. Tommy Boy, rocket scientist, Tommy Boy, your letter said on the 17th, if you didn't have some investors or some buyers, you're going to start the shutdown process. So, possibly, if you're a man of your word, which you ain't a man of nothing. I ain't going to go there. But anyways, today's the day. It's the 17th. So I wonder if you're starting to flush the lines, clean everything out, shut it down in an orderly shutdown so that there's even one snowball's chance in hell that if somebody bought it, it might be able to be revived. But like I said, with a rocket scientist like Tommy Boy and that brain the size of a BB, I don't know what you're doing in there. Anyways, really just wanted to make this post to redeem my math. That was pretty sad. That math made me look almost as dumb as Tommy Boy. So, till my next post, you guys, everybody take care.